everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Makeup Fun with Olivia. If you are new here, a hearty welcome to you. I hope you have some fun with us. And if you are a continuing subscriber, welcome back. Let's have some fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Today, I promised you guys I would come back and use the Huda Beauty Khaki Haze. If you did not see my video where I was talking about this one and the purple haze one, these are my very first Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes ever. I've never had one before. I really liked the purple one and I did some swatches for this one as well. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it down below so you can go check it out. Okay, so let's review, shall we? Let me move my mirror here. Look at these colors, you guys. Look at these colors. This one right here, the olive green. That's the one that got me. Now, for those of you that don't know, I prefer cool tones, cool eyeshadows, cool colors, rather than warm ones. However, as I mentioned in my prior video, it's all Natasha Denona's fault. She's getting me into neutrals and, you know, so I'm exploring things that I would never explore before. I mean, for somebody who loves cool shades like I do, I feel like, you know, if I were going to go warm, this would be the palette to do it with, you know, because I feel like some of these are cool-ish. Obviously, there's some warmth over here. But then there's like these cool ones too. So, you know, yeah, I'm just making excuses. I just love it. All right, let's jump in. I don't know, should I do swatches again? I did swatches in the last video. Let's do it very quickly. For those of you that did not see my prior video. So pretty, so pretty. The next row, and keep in mind, I do have it upside down because of the mirror. But this one has that middle shade. This one right here that I just, I love it. Look at this one. And this one. See how this looks cooler? Yeah, yeah. You know what? I completely, forgot to swatch them. Let me go back and swatch that top row. I got a little bit too excited. Okay, let's put these here because they were the first ones. Okay, now for the third row. I just love that one. I love that one. I love how subtle that is. Okay. Let's get this party rolling. The only things I have on my face are my Paula's Choice Extra Care Non-Greasy Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. This is my holy grail. No dot today, no dot with salicylic acid today, but you can still very much see it. We're moving forward. I also have my Skinceuticals eye cream that has mineral sunscreen on it. It does have a white cast, but I don't care because we're going to put our primer on top of that. And of course, I'm wearing my e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm because I have very dry lips. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to be using my Maquicomplet by Lancome concealer in the shade 210 Buff, and I am going to use the Rare Beauty concealer brush. This is not dirty, that is the color it actually is, but the shape, I don't know if you can see that shape. I love it for concealer. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put this here. So in my last video, I was trying the Rare Beauty concealer because I couldn't remember. I kind of remembered that I had liked it, but that may have been before I tried this one. And so I keep going back to these other ones that I liked prior to trying these. And I find that this is kind of the one that I prefer over all of the other ones. It doesn't have the best coverage, but it's definitely better coverage than the Rare Beauty one. And it's a lot more forgiving on my wrinkles by the end of the day. So it's kind of a nice in-between. Okay, I think that's good. And now we're gonna powder that with Laura Mercier translucent powder because it's the best. It's the best. I keep on trying other ones, but this is the most wrinkle-friendly one I can find. Next, my holy grail concealer for my cheeks. Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I use this for my redness and my darkness here underneath my foundation. And I guess now for my blemish. I lighten a little bit here. This makes me look like I'm frowning, so yeah. It's funny because sometimes I forget to put it and people will ask me, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And I think it's just the natural way that that my face is. So trying to hide that darkness so it doesn't make me look like I'm frowning. And this is my Camo concealer sponge that I love. I started using it here and I loved it there, but now that I'm using that Rare Beauty brush, concealer brush, I'm using it for here and I love it here too. So if you've never tried this Camo concealer sponge by e.l.f., I recommend it. Dry. I do recommend it dry. Whenever I've tried to use it wet, I don't know, with the concealer, it just doesn't jive. I think you guys saw that in my last video when I tried to make it work. Now we're gonna continue with the True Match Super Blendable. It has SPF of 17. I don't know. That's random, but it has a little bit of sun protection. That's what I get out of that. Not so much that it's 17. I have my SPF 50 anyway. You know what? I started doing this and I wanted to do my eyes first. I guess we're doing eyes last. I like how I put way too much on my hand, but I love how it spreads so easily. I mentioned in my last video, and I'm going to say it again, this foundation performed like a high-end one. If you've never tried it, give it a try. Just make sure you get the right color, because I did get the wrong color, and so I wasn't a fan of it. But now that I have the right color, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It feels a lot like my Too Faced Born This Way that I used for years. I think I'm going to start using this one. I didn't even put primer on today, you guys. Like I said, I'm going back to just basics because of my breakout. And so I stopped using primer even. And it feels so nice. Next is the number 7 bronzer in Maple. I love this. I love it. I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, but I feel like this would be what it feels like. When I first saw this, I didn't think this was going to work with my skin tone. I thought it was too light, but it's actually perfect for me. Unfortunately, this is the darkest shade they have. I hope they come out with more shades because this is a great product. And if you're any darker than me, then I don't know that this one will work for you. So I really hope that they were just trying it out. I think they only have 3 shades and this is the darkest. It was almost sold out where I purchased it. I think it was Walgreens. So I'm hoping that that's the case. They're just trying it out. and they will come out with more colors, because even though this works for me, I'm, you know, I want my all of my sisters to be able to use this, not just me, right? So crossing my fingers, crossing my fingers. I think they did start coming out with new shades, you know, with their foundations and stuff. So that's why I'm hopeful that they'll do the same with this. Okay, I'm not going to do the blush. Let's jump into the eyeshadow. I am going to use this one as the crease color. I'm a little bit scared because in the Purple Haze, this is why. Maybe I won't. I don't know. You know what? We're doing it. In the Purple Haze, what I was going to say is that one of the shades was darker than I expected it to be. And I'm finding that these Huda shadows are pigmented. Yeah, I like it. I have a lot of problems with eyeshadows showing up on me, and I have to say I'm impressed. I think I heard a lot of people saying that, you know, some of the shades in these palettes were repetitive, but I don't have any of her other palettes, so that's not an issue for me. And my expectations were a little bit low because I heard people kind of, you know, not happy about the repetitiveness, and so their reviews weren't that good. They were kind of bummed out, so I was like, I don't know. Okay, but it's, you know, this is a good deal at Sephora. I think these run for $27, so I'm like, let me try it. And I'm really glad I did, because I really like them. And I think that's a really good deal, you know, to try these out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this one as a transition shade and hope it's not too dark. See, it looks dark. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just lightly. I don't think it worked. I'm not even gonna dip it in again for this side. Yeah, that's a little bit better, but it's still not light. So let me get a clean brush and blend that out. Whoo! Yeah, these are dark in a very good way, I'd say. Look at that. Look at the blendability. I didn't have to tug at my crepey wrinkled eyelids to blend that out nicely. I like that. I really like that. I feel like just blending it kind of brings a little bit to the top in a very nice way. I'm gonna need a lighter shade there, and I don't know that this palette has it. It does have this pink one. We can use that at the very top and see how that works. Let's try that now. Yeah, even that is pigmented. And I like that it's pigmented, because that means I can use this one as well down here somewhere. I don't know that it's light enough for the top, but it's definitely lighter than the other two shades, so we're just gonna go with it. Let's go on to the lid. What do I want on my lid? It's gonna be one of these two, this one or this one. Let's go gold, because I don't normally go gold. So now in the purple palette, the shimmery ones were not very bold, which I kind of liked. And I'm getting the impression that's the same thing here. Let's go get the Fix Plus because I want to get a little bit of intensity today. Okay. Do I have any left? Oh yeah, I feel it wet. Oh yeah. And get some for the other side. Yeah, one of the things I like about the purple one and now this one is that when you put on those shimmery ones, it's not very bold, and I kind of like that, but clearly if you wet it, it does become a little bit more bold. Now I'm going to turn it around and use that other shade on the inner lid. This is my eczema wrinkle eye, so it gives me grief. But can you see? I hope you can. I can definitely see it over here. Now I'm going to go into the deepest shade here. So this is looking a little bit more smoky, and I kind of like it. And now we blend. I think I need to put a little bit more of the gold here and here. Yeah. All right, and now, I wonder if this will be too dark to put it on the inner corner. Let's try it. Oh, wow. So that's a little bit bronzy, pinky. All right, I think I'm good with that. All right, now we are going to try the Rare Beauty blush. In my last video, we used Joy. This is Grace. Let's see how this goes. That is the wand, just like the other one. Ooh, Nelly. A lot came out there. That's what it looks like. I'm a little bit scared. But I was scared with the orange one too, and I loved it. So what I loved about the orange, and I think it's happening with this one too, is that it doesn't mess with whatever is underneath. It's pigmented, but you can thin it out or you can build it up. I love that. I love that. And then I'm going to use the other side of my sponge and just tap that to take off any excess. It's kind of like I know it looks so pink here, but I feel like it has a little bit of coral in there. Do you see that? And once again, we're going to use the liquid luminizer in Mesmerize. I only got one, so we're going to use this again. That's what it looks like. And actually, I put on quite a bit last time just to really test it out. And I find that you can't really go wrong with this. It just looks so nice. Woo! I put a lot there. I put a lot there. I'm testing it out. I'm testing it out to make sure that what I'm saying is true, that you can't go too much. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I did that on purpose. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but let me see if I can get close. Okay. I've been loving this sample of Legendary Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. This is a sample that my lovely friend, Michelle, Cinnamon Beauty Girl, sent me. So she has a store on Poshmark. Go support her. She has some cute stuff. I got some Vera Bradley purses from her. And with the Vera Bradley purses, she sent me like this little baggie full of like these little samples, and this was one of them. It was so sweet of her. So thank you, Michelle, because I am loving this. Now, it's not waterproof. I always use waterproof, but somebody shared a tip with me, and they said, you know what, put your favorite mascara and then use the waterproof on top. Look at that. Look at those lashes, you guys. I love this. Oh my God, I almost poked my eye. It just, oh. I don't think I've ever seen a mascara do this to my eyelashes. I really haven't. And I think I just got a dot on me, but I'm going to let that dry and I'll flick it off later. There might be a dupe for this. If there is, let me know. I need to go buy it. Because I don't want to buy this because it's not waterproof, but I will tell you, I'm enjoying this little sample. Look at this. Can you see that? So there we go. There's our look. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm going to be using this one. I'm going to be using the purple one. And I'm going to have to order that neutral one because I didn't order the neutral one. But I like these so much that I know I'm going to be using them. So that neutral one, you know, for days that I want a neutral look, or if I want to combine the neutral one with this or with the purple one, I can totally see myself doing it. And so I don't mind paying the $29 for this because it's a really nice quality eyeshadow. I'm actually really impressed, and I think it's because I went in with it with such low expectations, but I really like it. Let me know. I'm really happy with this. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please leave me a comment down below. Oh, before I forget, who loves Halloween like I do? I'm crocheting a Halloween blanket. It's just a zigzag one, very simple. And I'm just so super excited about it. So if any of you crochet and are into Halloween, obviously I'm into Halloween. Look at, I have black cats on my mani. This is, of course, another shameless plug for my Color Street. I am a Color Street stylist. But yeah, I love Halloween, and I wanted to share this with you because I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and I needed to share. So, and the reason I remembered to share that with you is because I want you to comment down below, what is your favorite craft to work on? Do you have a craft that you enjoy doing? And here's why I want you to comment. I appreciate you guys commenting so much. I'm gonna have a giveaway. I probably should have done it right when I hit 1,000 subscribers, but I didn't. So within the next few weeks, I'm going to have a little giveaway. It's just something small. It's not huge. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to a video. We won't know which. And do a random selection from the comments. So you may want to comment. I might go before today. I don't know. I might use this one. We don't know. So anyways, if you have a moment, go ahead and comment. It makes my day. I appreciate you so much, so much. All right, you guys, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me. I hope you had makeup fun with me, and I will talk to you later. Bye.